Alright.
Pleasant greeting.
Alright, let's get going here. Oh wait, let me check my settings here. Did I... Okay, no, that's fine. Alright. We got ourselves a stream.
Good to speak with you.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, though. I've got... Actually, I do. I think I want to start by first just cleaning up some inventory before we run into the, run into the big farming for the day. Let's get rid of these for now. Pause it all. Do we have a merchant nearby I can talk to? Nope, that's a bank. That's a merchant there. Sell all the junk. I don't care about all this stuff. Get rid of all this. Yeah, that'll be good enough for now. Okay.
Hello, stranger.
Actually, first let me head on up to Lion's Arch so I can go into... So we can get into Mad King's realm. Hey, Evan, I was just watching your most recent video. I find it difficult to find new styles and armor I like, so I buy full outfits for gems. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, that's fair. Especially since recently a lot of the like full outfits they've been coming up with for the gem store, they've been really, I guess, increasing the value, or value, I guess that's not the right word, but like increasing the quality, that's the word I was looking for. They've been, increasing the quality of them, because a lot of the, like, I remember, those gem store outfits used to be kind of not that good, but recently they've been oh, this one's queued. That sucks. Recently, they've been improving the quality of those quite a lot, so... Yeah, if you like those full outfits, that's, no problem. But, I don't know. Me personally, though, I enjoy trying to come up with, like, my own personal, unique armor outfits. I mean, hence the video, which is why I, make that sort of video. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I want axe, I want torch. I probably want staff too, just so I can throw out some, I guess this probably doesn't really matter. I'll just do that. That'll be fine for now. Alright, where's the people at? Bottom corner. Alright, let's get going. Hey, having a good Sunday to you. Hey, yeah, Argentum, good to see you too. Good to see you on a Sunday. You know, good old Sunday gaming. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this down. That, for some reason, sound effect volume seems... What is that? Effect volume, right? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, for some reason, effect volume seemed very loud all of a sudden. I probably altered it at some point and forgot it. I love that the biggest money sink in the game is the premium currency. Helps the market from flowing with inflation. I get that being creative is a great thing, but I only got like 500 hours and need some cool cosmetics until I can't do more. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because you know, I guess it is a fair point that, you know, it's good to have those like in-game unlockable cosmetics for the people who do want to do that sort of thing and do want to, you know, put in that long grind to unlock all that kind of stuff. But then also, on the other hand, it is good to offer some good-looking stuff to just buy straight off the gem store for the people who don't want to put in that work or don't have the time to put into the grind. So, you know, either way, both sides of the spectrum are satisfied there. Although, I guess as long as the ones that are in-game attainable by grinding are like just as good looking as the ones that you can buy. 'Cause that's always annoying whenever there's, you know, the only good stuff is from the cash shop, which some games have that problem, but I feel like Guild Wars doesn't though. We're going back this way. Yesterday I learned that with a character you can have all 3 elite specs unlocked. I've been playing for 2 years. I never knew that. I did think it was weird to have 780 unspent hero points. Oh no. Wait, so the whole time you didn't... Yeah, so now I can try Bladesworn and Spellbreaker. Oh no. The whole time, I guess, yeah, you didn't realize you can actually unlock it all and switch between them, yeah, whenever you want. Yeah, no, you're not locked into anything. You can switch between whatever elite spec you want at any time. I thought I had to have a separate character for each elite spec. Oh, yikes. Yeah, that would be brutal. Although, to be fair, I actually could do that with Guardian, since I have 3 Guardians on my roster. Oh, whoa. I'm running a bit too fast here. I'm getting ahead of everybody. Oh, putting down a hero's banner. Very nice. Oh, and carving pumpkin. You know what I was just thinking, too? This labyrinth, this might be a... I feel like, should I bring that ranger character that I have, that I was trying to level up, should I bring them into this labyrinth? I feel like I could. I could easily, like, grind out the rest of the experience required to max level that character. Just watched your video, loved it. You need one for Svari fashion. Poor Svari are always a pain to come up with outfits.
Parnassium just followed.
Parnassium, thank you for the follow. And welcome to the stream. Yeah, I feel that with the... Yeah, for Svari, I agree. It kind of is difficult to come up with... good stuff, good-looking outfits for them. I find everything I do with them, it always ends up looking very similar, because I always go for... Like, I always just go for, like, some sort of creative dye colors on the cultural armor. Because I just really like the style of the cultural armor, how it's just, like, natural plant life-based armor. And also, since the Sylvari have a slightly different character model to the, like, to the human, a lot of armor skins, you might notice, actually fit them slightly differently. So stuff that might look good on just the standard human character model won't look good on the Sylvari. Because as far as I know, the Norn character model is very similar to the human. It's sort of just like a sized up version. Whereas like the Sylvari one actually appears to be shaped slightly differently. Chars are so difficult to style up. Their body shape and posture makes it... Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, Char might be the most difficult. Because, yeah, just the punched over posture. I find, yeah, you end up getting a lot of armor skins that flip through each other. So, yeah, it can definitely be very difficult. Yeah, and for some reason, Sylvari male armors, at least on heavy, look not as good. Yeah, I've noticed that yeah, a lot of the heavy armors, the heavy armor, specifically shoulder armor, is where you can really start to see the difference in like the shape of the body. Because like it's almost like the shoulders, instead of the armor sitting like actually on the shoulder, it'll sit like out from the shoulder a little bit, which is just weird. Like any of the shoulder armor that does that just doesn't look good. Which is unfortunate because, yeah, Sylvari is it's a really cool aesthetic, really cool style. I almost wish they would come up with more armor skins that match the natural plant life appearance. Makes you wonder why human is the most played race. Although, yeah, fashion war yeah, exactly. And then, of course, you know, the human female meta. You know, everybody, you gotta have time to make that battle waifu. Oh, look at that. I got a little exotic sword drop. What are we at? We're at 76 trick-or-treat bag. Man, I'm tempted to bring my... what's she at? I think she's like level 60. Level 60 ranger. Bring her in here and finish those last... finish those last 20 levels. Because I remember originally I wanted to like take her through the story and level up the way that, you know, a new player typically would, to try to, you know, do my simulation of a new playthrough, but that kind of fell through, that plan, because was not able to not able to stream anywhere near as much as I thought I was, so that sort of thing just fell through. So I feel like I should just get that leveling process done, and then I can finally actually start playing the character. Because I guess, to be fair, if you were a new player, you would come into the Halloween event and take advantage of all this fun and easy source of experience gain, wouldn't you? So I'm still staying true to the intention of the character. I got a torch precursor from lab yesterday. I guess I'm crafting that. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's been a long time, actually, since I've seen anybody get a precursor drop. It's actually, you know, back onto the topic of the new character I had. That way, yeah, I could actually, in the interest of, you know, maybe making more legendary stuff, I need to get more gift of exploration. So I can take a new character through the map completion. I definitely got to do that. I got to do that a lot more. I have so many characters that are just sitting with, like, hardly any of the map explored. Oh yeah, and I guess it's Sunday too, so I should probably see if I can finish off the remaining guild missions that I have also. Because I guess that's one thing I need to constantly be getting more guild favor to spend on guild upgrades. Actually, come to think of that, I mean, ooh, yikes. Only 3 people online, so that's probably not happening. But what else? What do we have left? Because there's, oh, race. 2 races. Well, those are pretty easy if I could piggyback off of another guild that's also doing it. The only difficult thing would probably be Trek, because 15 targets, if I were by myself, that would probably be pretty difficult to pull off. Okay, you know what? I think, yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more doors, and then you know what? I think I am gonna switch to my I am going to switch to my ranger character. Get the leveling process done on her. Although that way I'm also going to have to figure out what will be a good build, or not really build, just good weapons to use on Ranger to help farm the labyrinth most effectively. Anybody know Ranger well enough to recommend what would be the best choices there? Is anything? I'm pretty sure. I guess it would just really be anything with the ability just to tag lots. So like maybe like the axe, since you throw axes and they just bounce between targets, maybe. Maybe longbow or staff. Staff, maybe I suppose. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because staff does have a little bit of like more AOE type stuff, doesn't it? But yeah, in that case, yeah, we could definitely try that out. Oh, although actually, I don't think my ranger has Druid unlocked yet, though, so I don't know if I can do that. I don't remember what I'm at. Actually, no, I do know. It doesn't. No, it doesn't have Ranger unlocked or Druid unlocked yet. Well, I guess if I bring them here into the labyrinth, though, that will we'll get there pretty quickly. Aren't they? Okay, looks like we're going to this door. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that one more door there. We'll do that one more door there, and then I'll switch over to the ranger. Oh, hello, Steven. Steven Seagal. I hear this event is the best way to get gold, but I only got 1k of gold. You only 1k of gold? Dude, that's great. Like, that's super high. That's a lot of gold. 1,000 gold? That's a lot. But you have Weapon Master training. No. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Weapon Master training. Yeah, allows you to just use anything anywhere else. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it won't matter that I don't have Druid. I'll still be able to use the. That's a good point. Thank you. I forgot about that. Whoa! Almost dying. Steven trying to stab me with his chainsaw. All right, and down he goes. I wish I had 1,000 gold. Yeah, I know, right? What am I at? I'm at 490. Or, well, I used to be a lot. I think I actually, before I started buying all the stuff to make guild upgrades, I think I was at like 600 or 700. Then I started dumping all my gold into upgrading my guild. And then the gold reserves began to drop. But you know, it's for a good cause, right? All the guild members, you know, I do this for you. I sacrifice all my money. And then I constantly send messages saying, I am once again in need of your financial support. I haven't played Ranger's Spear enough to know if it would be useful for the Labyrinth. Oh yeah, actually, I don't know. I thought Ranger's Spear was kind of more of like a single target range weapon, wasn't it? Alright, I shouldn't shouldn't try to speak with authority about that because I don't know. I don't know Ranger at all. Okay, there. That was that door I said we were going to do. No more doors here, so they're probably just going to run laps for a moment. Take this moment to quickly switch characters. To... where is she? There she is. And then I'll actually... oh, shoot. I'm actually going to have to... I think I might have to upgrade her inventory, too. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be enough. What are these? 12 slots? 8 slot bag? Ew. Get out of here. Okay, hold on. Quick detour to the trading post. Let's buy some... we will buy some bags. Let's see, right here. Okay. Let's just go for... oh, we got some gold sitting there for us already. Okay, what are they? 18 slot or what? Like only 2 gold, right? Yeah. What are the cheapest? Those are 12 slot. Those are 15 slot. There, 18 slot silk bag. That's the cheapest. Okay, how many do I need? I need 3, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. I don't care. Okay, so keep that in mind. We spent 7 gold just to improve the inventory. So we have to play until we make 17 gold back. All right. Now, on the topic of weapons, let's go for... I'm literally just gonna buy just like crappy weapons from the NPC weaponsmith. Because it doesn't like it in the labyrinth, it's not like my stat numbers are not going to matter. Okay, I already have a longbow, I have a greatsword, I have 2 axes. I have a dagger, I have a hammer. Let's get, yeah, you guys were saying staff might be a good one, so let's grab that. Let's grab a spear just so we can say we did. And should I do a sword? Whatever. Let's just grab a whole bunch of stuff, and then let's try it all out and see what works. See what works. See what feels better. 2 weeks ago, I had 34 silver. I just made a fortune by selling crafting materials. Oh, jeez. 34 silver. That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Actually, I shouldn't say couldn't be me, because it definitely could be. I remember the days of blowing all my money on trying to buy gear to test out new builds. Ooh, that's unfortunate. The group we were in is now full. Should I even bother queuing? Or should I just find a new... I feel like I should just find a new one. Because there's, oh yeah, look at that. There's tons of them around here. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna look for a new one. All right. This one here, all farm, all doors. Why is it not letting me join in? That one doesn't work. What about this one? Can I get into this one? Why are these not letting me... Oh, right, because I'm friggin' in a queue, dumbass. There, that would be why. God. You know the Halloween backpack story? I only got the first book. How do you get the second book or upgrade it? The Halloween backpack story. Oh, right, that one. I actually don't know. That's actually one achievement I don't think I've ever actually done. What is it called again? It's called something Mad Memories? Oh, there it is right there. I have done it, actually. Oh, no, that is not... That's not the one. Because you only get... I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. Hold on, let's go staff there. Okay, what else do I want? I feel like I want that. That'll be fine for now. But yeah, you might just have to check the wiki page for that. Then you might just have to take a look at the whatever the whatever what's it called? Whatever the item is called, just search /wiki on that, and then you'll just have to check that way, because I'm not sure. Are they? Oh, geez, yeah, these guys are not doing... They're only doing green doors. Okay, that's kind of lame. I prefer to go for everything, but... Okay. Oh, God, I'm struggling to keep up. Okay, so I suppose the the farming of trick-or-treat bags is not going to be as good on this character, but that's okay. The goal of this character is to, you know, get her some more experience. That's what I really want here. I'm just gonna try to, quickly alt-tab between everything and just, quickly tag as much as I can. What else do I have here? I have dual axes. Is that good? Or that's not going to be at as much range, so maybe not. Oh, but it bounces between targets, though. So that will be ideal. Oh, you know what, though? I think dual axes will probably be a lot better for farming the doors. Because now I can just, yeah, I can just do whirling defense, and there we go. I just hit everything all at once. All right, nice. Yeah, so that works out then for oh yeah, look at all that experience. Yeah, this will be easy. Do I got Relic of Speed? No, I don't think so, because I think my only relic is the legendary, and this character can't use it yet. So I'm just gonna have to struggle, falling behind for a little bit. That's fine though. I looked up the wiki. It is called Mad King Memories. Yeah, I'm not sure actually, what the like what the quest steps are for that though. I don't remember. I think, yeah, if I remember, I think I've only ever done the first step of it as well. I haven't actually like gone the whole way to unlock all of them. For the third version, look up Mad Memorial. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, whirling the dual axes, I think, will definitely be a lot better for... Will definitely be a lot better for, like, just farming the doors here. And then the staff for... And then the staff for when we actually are just running around. Yeah, because every once in a while I can just drop a whirling defense and just hit everything. Drop these traps, tag everything there. And then just auto attack, and the axes will bounce between targets. Nice. That should do. And then we should have, you know, some decent level on this character in no time. I feel like eventually I want to just take this character through and just do, like, all map completion stuff. Maybe I can do that for a stream eventually. Have a full map completion stream. Just go around and complete all the maps. Oh, look at that. We got a level up already. Personal story chapter, and that's all. Yeah, what are we at? Oh, we're at 70. Oh, okay. I thought this character was at 60. So I guess we're actually a lot closer. Only 10 levels to go. I thought it was 20. Jeez, we'll be done even faster than I thought. Oh, wait, does this? Oh, wait, this staff solar beam has number of targets 3. The number of targets 2. Oh, so no, actually, the staff does... The staff hits multiple targets as well. So actually, the staff might be just as good for farming the doors. Especially when the, like when all the targets are all stacked up on top of each other, it'll be a lot better just to tag multiple things all at once. And actually, I guess since everyone here is using Relic of Speed and I'm not, the staff will be very important for this staff number 3 to help me keep up with everyone. Because otherwise I'm definitely going to get left behind. Although I guess worst case I could always just like, if I get like fully left behind, I could just briefly mount up and run after everyone. Oh, because I have one skill also that uses, or that gives super speed. So that'll be good to keep up with the group. Oh, hey, and I just remembered the one thing I was thinking. Did you guys hear about that that new Guild Wars game that was spotted on the Steam database? What was it called? It was called like Lion's Arch Arena or something like that. Did you guys hear about that? And if so, yeah, what do you think about that? That sounds kind of interesting. Because as far as I know, it did actually seem to be a real, like, official, legitimate thing. Because it was actually called, like, it wasn't just like some kind of like fan-made project. Like, it did appear to be like an actual Guild Wars affiliated thing from Arenanet. Although if you search for it now on the Steam database, it doesn't come up. I had no idea that. Oh, so yeah, so pretty much what it was, I think it was like earlier this week, like maybe like Monday or Tuesday or something. Like someone spotted that there was on the Steam database, like there was data about a game called Guild Wars Lion's Arch Arena. And there was very minimal information about it. I think all it was is just like, it was like a private play test environment or something like that. And it had like a very strict NDA attached to it. So even if there is people who are in it, like, they're not going to be telling anybody about anything. But it's just very, very interesting because it very much could be a new game they've been working on in secret, and then accidentally leaked. Looks like it could be a CCG. It was news in the subreddit. Yeah, I think that's what. My understanding is, yeah, that's what the prediction is, because I can't remember when. I think it was a few years ago, or maybe even longer. I don't recall when it was, but I know Arenanet, I think, expressed interest in, at some point, like trying to make some sort of like card game or like tactical game or something like that. like using the Guild Wars IP. But I don't know if, like, I don't think anything ever became of it. I don't think it ever got off the ground until now. Like, it might be because of that that thing that's on the Steam database. Like, that might be it. They might have actually been working on it all this time and just never never revealed it, which is always possible. Hey, been a while. Watching your videos for a while. Oh, cool. Vion Geek, thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, then. Yeah, just going through here, taking some advantage of this Halloween event to get some good experience farm here on my new Ranger. Or I guess she's not new at this point. She's, what, several months old. But hardly ever play her. I'm on the Steam database and it shows it was updated 2 days ago. Maybe there's still... Oh, it still is there. Oh, maybe I was looking at the wrong thing then. Because I think the other day when I looked for it, I couldn't find it. So I might have been looking at the wrong page, though. But yeah, it'll be very interesting, though, to see what that eventually turns into. Although, yeah, my guess would probably be, you're probably right, it is probably something like a card game. Especially just based on the sound of the name, Lion's Arch Arena. Especially when you have games like Magic the Gathering Arena. Right? It just sounds very similar. And also just the fact that since in the past they expressed interest in getting into that, so it would make sense. And I think that would be cool. So I don't know, maybe now's the time for me to put in a word to Arenanet and be like, hey, you wanna make me a partner so I can get into that game early? Because I imagine if the time ever comes where they want people to reveal the game, they're probably going to be looking at their partners to be doing that. Yeah, I would love a MOBA for Guild Wars 2, but with custom classes rather than just another hero-based system. Interesting. Yeah, Guild Wars MOBA, yeah. Yeah, that's actually interesting that you say that, because the one PvP game mode that we do have, there's like the classic PvP that we have, Conquest, right? How you're just like, you know, both teams fight for the 3 capture points. But then there's the other game mode that is only in the casual unranked queue. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called Stronghold mode, which is pretty much like very similar to a MOBA, because you have, you know, you have the lanes, you can pick up supplies to summon creeps. You have that lord in the castle at the end of each lane. You pick up the essence to summon a champion or hero. So it's like, it's almost like that was kind of their attempt at making something sort of MOBA-like. But even though, like, if you have played that game mode, the Stronghold game mode, it is it's MOBA inspired, but it is absolutely not an actual MOBA. Pretty far from it. So yeah, it would be pretty cool though to have like an actual dedicated MOBA for the, like, in the Guild Wars style. Because they would have a lot of different characters to choose from to make heroes as well. Yeah, Arena PvP is kind of like a MOBA, I guess, and it's unbalanced and unorganized. Okay, I feel like I would be better off here joining a squad that's actually going to do all doors. Like, if I'm actually looking for experience farm here, like, I think I want to join one that's actually doing all the doors, not just going around farming, because I'm not trying to farm. I'm trying to gain some experience points here. I'm gonna try to look for a different one because this is not... Oh, am I being attacked? Oh, I am. What the heck? Kill this thing. Oh, or two of them. Kill both of these. Okay, there we go. All right, let's actually look for a different one that I can join. There, Labyrinth all doors. Can I join this? Ooh, Q7. Oof, no way. Too long. Or maybe do I just jump into that, queue, and then here, all doors. There's another all doors. Full. Oh, queue size 0. Okay. Okay, there. Let's just stay. Okay. That's probably the best I'm going to get for a while. So let's just continue along with this for a while, and then we will... I'm queue position 1, so assuming that the queue actually works properly, we should be okay to join when that queue pops. I do wish Arenanet goes forward with other games, other genres. The lore and the world building is there already. Lots of potential and more ways to expand, explore side stories and characters, plots and storylines. That is true, yeah. Like, I feel like they do have the potential to, like, make a lot of really cool stuff with their... Oh, there we go. Queue popped already. I feel like one of the main things that holds them back, though, I think, is probably just the manpower and the budget. Because, like, yeah, they definitely don't have anywhere near the budget that a lot of other studios or MMOs do. Like, could you imagine how amazing Guild Wars would be if they had the World of Warcraft budget? Oh my god, that would be crazy. Just the amount of cool stuff they could do. Honestly, I'd love a turn-based RPG for Destiny's Edge story for PC and mobile. Would definitely get a lot of new players interested in the core story if done right. That would be cool too, actually. Yeah, you could... Because, yeah, like, you could definitely set up, like a turn-based thing, like... Almost like a Baldur's Gate style kind of game, where, like, yeah, each character, because each character of Destiny's Edge is meant to be one of the professions, so it's like you could do you could make whatever build you want for that like for that character. Actually, I just realized, is my... What the heck? Do I have a chroma key on right now? Why is my Sprite can... My Sprite can is, like, chromaed out. Why is there a... Why is there a green screen filter on... on my webcam? I don't even have a green screen up. Okay, well, whatever. We're just gonna we're just gonna keep that then. Oh, by the way, are you UK or NA? No, I am NA. I am NA only. I don't think my poor internet connection would be able to handle that. Connecting to connecting to the European servers from here. So sweet Soma, yeah, would love to play together sometime. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you can definitely, if you want. I have a guild for you know, a community guild. I also just recently set up a community Discord server as well. So if you want, you can join into those and get a guild invite if you like, and you know, we can go from there. Because yeah, I'm actually always looking for people to to be able to join the guild and help out with, you know, guild missions or donating materials and gold to help upgrade the guild. And then also join in with like group content when we try to make some squads for it. Oh, look at that, we got another level up. Nice. Sort of a dumb question. Are you from the US? I ask in case you are not, as sometimes I can't tell based on accents. You could be Canadian and I wouldn't be able to tell at all. Yes, well, I am not from US. No, I am Canada. What the heck? Why are these people going so fast? Why are these people using mounts? They're skipping all the good loot. What? Are they just going for green doors now? Oh my god, so disappointed. I joined at the wrong time. Yeah, I'll probably join those, but I'm already busy being an officer, community mod, and another YouTuber. Oh yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah, I'm not at the point where I'm dealing with like mods and stuff anyway. My community and guild and such is all still very small. But yeah, it is, you know, those things though, they are there if you're interested, or for whoever else might be interested. I think if you're on the oh, actually no, you're on the YouTube stream. So if you're on the YouTube stream, I believe the Discord link should be in the stream description. And then for those who are on the Twitch side, if you're interested, there should be a chat command, !Discord. Should put the Discord join link into the chat. Yeah, just like that. There we go. Okay, good. Good to see that I set up the chat command properly. No, we ride moose though. Oh yeah, the true. Yeah, Canadians ride polar bears to school. Yeah, no, yeah. Bion's right. Yeah, it's moose. Yeah, moose are way scarier. Yeah, you ever seen an adult moose close up? That's crazy. That's scary. I don't think so many people I actually think don't even comprehend how massive a moose actually is. Like myself included, until I actually like saw a moose. Because if you actually look up, you know, moose size comparison, or even if you just go to like a natural history museum or something, and if they have a taxidermy moose, it's insane, just unbelievable how massive they actually are. Okay. This is unfortunate. It looks like this squad is beginning to die. So let's have a quick check at another. We'll join a... Yeah, we'll join that queue there. Moose are just IRL kaiju. Yeah, yeah, they are. Have you ever, like, there are stories about people who hit moose with their car, and the moose just, all they do really is just, like, take out the legs of the moose. The moose's massive body will come down and crush the car, and then the moose will just, like, jump back up onto its feet and just start trotting away like nothing happened. It's crazy. It's like if you ever hit a moose with your car, you are probably in much more danger than that moose. I think I've even seen videos of moose like going after bears and scaring bears away. Especially if moose, if like they have the full antlers, that's even more scary. Man, it's such an educational stream. You know, we learn so much together on this stream, don't we? Learning not just about, you know, cultures of other countries, but about their animals too, and how dangerous they are, and how likely you are to die if you attack it with your vehicle. Jeez, I'm getting knocked around like crazy. Do I have no stability here? No, I don't think I do. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I don't really need it anyway. I'm just with the big group. How is this queue? Has this queue... Oh, position in queue number 1. I'm almost ready to go. GeoGuessr Canada edition. When? Drop yourself somewhere north. Yeah, that's the difficult thing. If you, like, you could do GeoGuessr Canada and be like, oh, you know, Canada has so, you know, so many recognizable cities and whatever. Oh, there's the queue. All right. But that's the problem. If it drops you anywhere outside of a city, if it drops you up in the north, like Yukon, Northwest Territories, Nunavut, good luck if knowing what any of those places look like. If it drops you in northern Quebec, northern Ontario, northern Saskatchewan, northern if it drops you anywhere like north of that range near the border where everybody lives, good luck. Like, so much of it is so hard to depict from each other. Especially like North British Columbia. It's like, it's all just a massive rainforest. And I guess the same can be said about like, I guess like the central USA. With like how much like farmland there is. Like, a lot of that has got to look very similar as well. Side note, the other day I found a GeoGuessr, but for Guild Wars 2. Oh yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I've done that a couple times on stream. And actually, I made a little video about it a while back as well. Yeah, did you do a little run? Did you see how well you know the world? Did you score high? So I think that's actually really cool. The Guild Wars 2 GeoGuessr. It's super cool. It's really fun too, just to, you know, play around with and see how well you actually do know the world. Because I got to admit, every once in a while in that GeoGuessr, I do get stumped. I see something that's like, what, I have no idea what it is. Because some of them are, like, a lot of the locations that it'll drop you in that are, you know, relatively recognizable. They're pretty easy to figure out. But then every once in a while, it'll throw you a crazy curveball of some, like, really obscure detail in one of the maps. Oh, I got mail. What is it? Oh, right. Another update for the, right, because as I'm leveling up here, I'm going to get more of those. Hey, there we go. Got that. Alright, moving on. Let's go to the next one. We have, oh no, we still only have 3 guild members online. So I still won't be able to go for any. I wonder, maybe, actually, I probably won't do it on stream. I might just do it a little bit later this evening, but go for those remaining guild missions. Because I do want to get those done. But I guess the other thing will be trying to find a time that other guilds are going for them. Which will just make them a lot easier. Especially the guild races. So you can just steal other guilds' progress. Okay, actually, I just had an idea here, just while we're doing our thing here, farming, because we're mostly just farming this stream, and this is kind of. Let's bring in some hypothetical discussions here. Let's go back to the classic here. Would you rather yo? Would you rather.io and see what they say for. Oops. Let me keep up with the group here. All right, the return of Would You Rather.io, and let's see. Let's have a discussion about what question they proposed to us today. All right, here we go. So, first question they've got. Proficient in a foreign language or proficient in mathematics? Interesting. Okay. So, I'm assuming that when they say proficient, they mean proficient like far beyond average, like because that's like because if they're just saying like, you know, average proficiency, like that's not even a question, right? Like who would care either way? So I'm assuming that they mean like well above average, like highly proficient. So, oh, language easy. Oh, you're already going all in for language? Okay, but yeah, because so yeah, foreign language I think would be super useful, especially while traveling, especially if you get to pick, because all it says is a foreign language, so I'm sure that means you get to pick whatever you want. So if you pick a language that several different countries all speak, then you'll be good. You'll be covered to be able to speak in all of those countries. And then also, like, just, you know, being bilingual is just, like, it's such a huge boon. Actually, to be quite honest, one of my regrets in school was not continuing taking French class throughout high school. I remember I dropped it pretty early because I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't like it. But growing up, now that I'm older, I now realize it's actually very important, in having a higher understanding of another language that I would actually be a lot more beneficial. But then on the mathematics side, I mean, geez, okay. It's gonna be, I'm gonna really be stretching here to try and make the mathematics team happy. But I guess, I don't know. I can't even think. I mean, yeah, I'm all in for the language too. I don't care. Math is like, what? I'd be good at. What? I'd be able to like instantly calculate the tip at a restaurant. Is that all it's good for? Or no, actually, calculators. I wouldn't even need one. I am a calculator. Oh, uh-oh. I got a full loot. I got a full inventory. I did not foresee this happening. Hold on. Let me dump some of this crap here. Let me eat all that candy corn. Jeez. I bought all this new inventory space and it's already filling up. God, so disappointed. But yeah, no, I definitely have to go with, yeah, language. For sure, it's got to be language. Proficient in a foreign language. Because, yeah, especially if, like I was saying, if you pick a language that multiple countries speak, like, that's going to be so much better. And also, let's be honest, like, there are, even though, like, math is, like, basic math is, you know, let's be honest, it's important. It's very important to have an understanding and know how to do it, all that stuff. But there are still so many, I would say, what, like, professions or fields of study that don't really use it as much as... Let me... Okay, I'll put it this way. There have been many days where I feel like I haven't exercised my skills in math ever, but I don't think there would ever be a day where I think knowing multiple languages wouldn't be a good thing. So I'm thinking, yeah, we're all on the same page here. We're all team foreign language. Already a bilingual anyway, so road for trilingual. Oh, hey, there you go. Yeah, you can... Damn, you can just add to, yeah, your list of multiple languages. If I can choose, then maybe something like Chinese or Arabic, which are really hard languages to grasp. That's true, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, like some of those... Yeah, like, I think that's what I've heard, that, yeah, apparently, yeah, one of the Chinese is, like, yeah, one of the more difficult languages to learn. Actually, I've heard that about English as well, that apparently English is actually a little difficult, just because it has, like, a lot of, you know, the synonyms and homonyms and, like, so many, like, different multiple... You know, like, all the words that have, like, double or triple meanings and, like, so many different dialects and everything that uses the same word to mean something completely different. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, definitely we're all team language here. Yeah, hey, I already speak 3 languages, and I'm benefiting from Geez, apparently I don't even speak English. I already speak 3 languages, and I'm benefiting from speaking English by watching you. All right, hey, well, there you go. That's actually cool. That, yeah, you learn a different language, and then it helps you actually, like, watch and communicate or consume content that is not in your that's not in your native language. That's cool. That's awesome. I respect that. English difficulties lies in its inability to connect what's written into what's spoken. Oh yes, that's a good point as well. Yeah, there's, yeah, like, spoken English and written English is, yeah, it can be completely different. Oh my god, full inventory already? Jeez, what do I even do here with this inventory? I might have to go see the, I might have to go head to the, okay. I'm gonna really quickly run to... Do they have a merchant here? Did somebody pay for it? No, I'll just pay for it. Commissioner merchant, please. 1 gold to summon the court merchant. And let's sell all the things. Oh yeah, it's all these crappy weapons that I bought. I'm not even using any of them. I think I'm totally fine with just this dual axes and staff. So let me get rid of all this. Okay. Everybody close your eyes, please. I'm about to do something that is not the optimal way of gold making when it comes to salvaging items and salvaging unidentified gear. Oh no, very scary. How could I? Actually, you know what? Just to show that I don't care, I don't even care. I'm about to salvage all these rares and exotics with the wrong type of salvage kit. Just try to stop me. Just try to stop me. You can't stop me. Alright, let's get rid of that and that. And then all this crap there. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, where is the team? This corner over here. Let's get back over there. English is annoying because it has no established rules, nor an institution that regulates and tries to standardize it. Plenty of hidden meetings, double, triple meetings that disconnect the written and spoken words. Yeah, the phonetics are hard. Yeah, that's kind of what I've heard from, foreign, or people who have, picked it up as their second language, that, they don't have, it's, a lot of inconsistencies and... Yeah, like you're saying, double and triple meanings. Okay, when we get to the next door, I'm gonna go back to the would you rather site. I'll submit the answer and then see... I'll submit the answer and then you get to see, because when you submit your answer, it shows you the percentage of other people, how much they have said, like what other people have said. So we'll see that, and then we'll get the next question, and then we can continue the discussion. I won't be able to show you guys the percentage answer, though, unfortunately, because that would require switching scenes in OBS, and I don't have that set up to be done quickly at the moment. But I guess in the meantime, I can hit you with this. There you go. That should hold you over. Oh, here, we got another, okay, so here. Let me submit. All right, proficient in a foreign language, please. It is, it's pretty even split, actually. 52% in favor of foreign language, 48% in favor of mathematics. All right, the next question. Let's see. All right. Have all knowledge, but be unable to explain things. Have very limited knowledge, but be good at explaining things. Okay. Interesting. I feel like that's just a different way of phrasing the question. Would you rather be... would you rather be super smart but no one knows, or would you rather be super dumb but no one knows, or something? I don't know. Because if you have all the knowledge but you can't explain it, then you could constantly find yourself in just being so frustrated because you can never explain what you're trying to... what you know, or what you're trying to get across. But then also, if you're good at explaining things, the question would be, am I able to understand things if someone with the knowledge can happen? If somebody with the knowledge, if they explain something to me, can I then be really good at explaining that to others? Oh, hold on. Let me get that out of here. am I then really good at explaining to others? Because this scenario is only applying to us in this, you know, this would you rather scenario. So everybody else might have the knowledge and be good at explaining. I almost feel like I would probably be leaning towards, yeah, the second one, like not having the knowledge, but be very good at explaining. Because then being good at explaining also comes with, you know, just having good communication skills in general. And having good communication skills in general is very beneficial all across the board. Not just when it comes to explaining things to people. Like just in your just general day-to-day life, just talking to people, that sort of thing is very important, very beneficial to you and to others. Like, you know, it could just, I feel like it could just improve your general experiences with other people day to day so much. So yeah, I would say probably have to go with the second one. The second one, because I can still learn stuff and the teacher in my inner core is screaming, I'd rather get understood than being constantly frustrated with everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That, yeah, it's like if you do manage to learn something, because it's only saying that your knowledge is limited. It doesn't say that you are unable to learn things. So if you do learn something new, you then now are able to explain that to others and then get your point across and then teach others. I mean, if that is even something that you are going to be doing in this imaginary scenario. Yeah, the first one leads you to being a mad scientist. The second one could make you a successful politician. Hey, that's a very good point. That's a good way of putting it. And just like that, we got another level up. Level 73. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, the first option is like a, you know, quick way to get yourself so stressed you get a, you know, stress yourself to a heart attack or something. Because, yeah, just imagining to how frustrating and mad and, like, stressful it would be to be so knowledgeable in something and then trying to explain to people, but you just can't explain to people. People are just not understanding what you're trying to say. And then also knowing that you are part of the problem because your explanation skills are just so bad. That would also just make things so much worse. Yeah, the average is 0 in experience. Yeah. Yeah, you know, hey, it all comes full circle. We've actually been talking about a Guild Wars scenario right here this whole time. It's crazy how it all comes full circle like that. Oh, jeez. I failed that one. I dodged that shockwave. Guys, anybody see that? I dodged back with it to still get knocked back by it. Okay. Let's go next one. So yeah, I'm going for the second thing, just like... Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's 60% in favor of the... 60% in favor of having the knowledge, but not being able to explain. Interesting. So some people... Looks like, I guess, yeah, like you were saying, the Azuran experience. Looks like we got a lot of Azura answering that question. Alright, next one is... Oh, God. Why? Do we really have... Alright, well, should have known it would eventually come to something like this. Next question is, have to poop every 35 minutes or have to pee every 35 minutes? Now, this is an interesting question. This, I feel like, is really going to split the chat. Because either way, any way you go, you're going to be severely inconvenienced. It's going to be a very inconvenient thing to have to always be running off to the bathroom every 35 minutes, regardless of what you're doing, too. So imagine taking a car ride anywhere for more than 35 minutes. I mean, you're just you have no choice. You're just going in the car at that point. Because there is definitely not a... Yes, thank you for the applause, thank you, yep. Because there's definitely not a service station where you can utilize the facilities every 35 minutes. And if there's traffic as well, what are you gonna do? You're stuck in traffic? So either you're gonna be like a trucker and, you know, load up on some Gatorade bottles to use as a piss jug on the road. But what, like, if you choose to have to poop every 35 minutes, like, that's a big commitment. Like, you're gonna have to, you gotta get in there, you gotta sit down, you gotta, like, geez. And also another a follow-up question to this scenario as well, actually. If this is happening every 35 minutes, does that mean we are drinking enough water to cause us to need to pee every 35 minutes? Or are we eating enough food and is our metabolism high and fast enough to make it so we need to poop every 35 minutes? Because if that also comes along with the scenario, then I'm thinking, like, I don't know, like, I feel like we definitely got to go for the pee one. Because I don't know, actually, either way, that's crazy. To drink enough water to cause, and then to eat that much to cause, oh my god. So no, let's not read into it that much then. Let's just keep it surface level. I'm thinking definitely I would much rather probably the pee. I would definitely go a little bit of, I would rather go with the pee than the poop. And anybody who just joined the stream, like right now, I promise you this is not as bad as it sounds. But I feel as though there's not really much I can do to explain. There's not really much context to give that will make it sound acceptable. Every 35 minutes I would go to the hospital. Your kidneys might be failing. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's what it's really asking. Are you having would you rather have full kidney failure, or would you rather your digestive tract just stop working and everything just flies right through your body? Jeez, I think yeah, I think we're probably gonna have to go for the P one, because also I'm thinking as well about if you were traveling anywhere more than 35 minutes, right? Like, let's say you're taking a long drive somewhere, and you can't find any place to go. You can at least pull over and go on the side of the road. Like, pee on the side of the road is a lot easier than poo on the side of the road. Okay, can we let's move on. This is taking a turn. This is getting into something else. Let's see what... Okay, everybody overwhelmingly in favor of have to pee every 35 minutes. It was 90% in favor of have to pee every 35 minutes. Okay, so next one. Let's get a palate cleanser there. I think we're in need of that. The next question is, Interesting. Okay, never be able to watch movies or never be able to read books. And KDN, you said, I just joined. It was weird. Well, that's that's unfortunate. I apologize. In that case, welcome to the stream. You know, this is the kind of thing we like to talk about. We like to explore the different scenarios, you know, different ideas, you know, bounce around those unique creative thoughts. Because, you know, these are the questions that you need to know the answer to when, you know, when you suddenly get abducted and you land in that, like, limbo state and you're proposed with one of those life-altering would-you-rather questions. You gotta know the answer, because if you don't provide an answer, one's gonna be picked for you, and you might end up with the worst one. So that's you know, that's what this is all about. We're just, you know, we're practicing, we're training for that moment. But the streamer experience. All right. So anyways, like we were saying, so never be able to watch movies, never be able to read books. Interesting. That's I mean, I feel like I got, as much as I would like to act like I can be as much as I would like to act like, ooh, I'm that higher intelligence guy. Ooh, I get so much more pleasure out of just reading a book. As much as I would like to act like I'm that guy, I know deep down I am not that guy. So I just have to go with the never be able to read books, because I'm going to be honest, I don't read books that much. I really don't. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that, you know, that's just the reality of life. You know, we could have a really deep philosophical discussion on this one. But man, just thinking about the thought of never being able to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy ever again, and instead all you can do is sit down and read the super dense novel of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which, I don't know, I'm gonna say something. Maybe this is a bit of a hot take. Maybe it's a bit of a hot take, maybe not, I don't care, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like the Lord of the Rings trilogy books, there is a such thing as being too descriptive. Oh my god. After, like, what, 300 pages, they're still in the Shire? What's going on? Why haven't they left? Like, do I really need to know all the details of the color of hair on Frodo's feet? I don't need to know that. Let's just get, like, let's get into things. Let's get things moving. Anyways, let's see. What are we what are we thinking? We think, yeah, the second one, I already don't read as much as you would think. I'm more of a visual person. That's kind of, yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, yeah, to begin with, I don't really even read that much, which I will admit, yeah, is, you know, there can be a commentary about that. You know, it's unfortunate, but it's the reality. It's just how it is. So. Then also to take into consideration, it's all books, literature and educational books. If tomorrow the world ends and we go back to the Stone Age, we will be able to read until we get back to a technological stage where we would have videos again. That's true. It's deep if the book is good. It depends if the book is good or not. Ah, that's a good point. Because, yeah, although, actually, I was about to say, like, yeah, there's a lot of bad books out there, but to be fair, there's a lot of bad movies out there, too. Bro, can you make your videos longer, please? I sleep to them. You sleep to my videos? That's crazy. Sleep aid videos? You know, I should make like a full, like, 45-minute video of, like, hushed tones, soft spoken, ASMR Guild Wars lore. That's just crazy to me to think about. Like people, because I know what you mean. Like I know people like often will sometimes like sit in bed watching YouTube videos and they'll just kind of like nod off, just sleeping to it, right? So I know what you mean, but it's still just kind of like a funny mental image for me to just picture like someone just kind of like sleeping in their bed like that while I'm like there on the screen just like. And then Gaharin Balefire, leader of the Flame Legion, decided that he was a god and tried to kill all the female Char in a fiery rage. Just talk while you're just there, sound asleep, trying to sleep. And I'm there talking about this villain character who did some like horrendous degenerate action. Yeah, it's like white noise. Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure. That's why. Yeah, I absolutely. I know what you mean for sure. But it's still just a funny. It's still just kind of a funny mental image for me to think about. Do books include, adult ones? Oh yeah, probably. Hey, yeah, there's every bookstore has got, it's got that section, right? That book section. Where it's usually we'll usually have a man on the front cover with rippling muscles, sweaty body, and then if you flip open to just a random page, there will be like a full in-depth scene describing every inch of his body. But yeah, that's up to you. If you wanna include those books in this scenario, you're more than welcome to do so. Because I will say that on the movie and video side of things, those types of videos would absolutely be included. We would keep those. Have you read the Guild Wars books? I have read them all. Funny that you should say that. So funny that you should say that. Funny that you should say that. Funny that you should say that, because I actually have them all right here. They are, I picked them up recently, and I have been meaning to read all of them, so I will be diving into them eventually. But yeah, they are all right here, and to go even further, we also have the Guild Wars art book, the official Guild Wars art book. So actually, hold on. Look at this. I could probably show you this too, from up here. Oh yeah, hey, this is actually kind of a cool camera angle for this sort of thing. Because yeah, look at that. So yeah, this actually has real official concept art from Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars Prophecies, all the way Guild Wars Factions, Guild Wars Nightfall, Eye of the North. It even has concept art from the from the canceled Guild Wars expansion, Guild Wars Utopia. It even has that. And then it goes all the way into Guild Wars 2 and Living World Season 1, I think? When does it stop? Oh no, it's got Heart of Thorns as well. Let's see. Oh no, it has Path of Fire as well. Yeah, so because I remember this book was published at, I think, around the time of like Living World Season 1 or 2, so it doesn't have like everything all up to like now. It's not going to have all that because obviously it's only limited to what what material it had at the time of publishing, and I'm just sitting here dying, but that was worth it. I think it was worth it just to show you guys some cool stuff like that. Let's get up there. Let's see. Yeah, so jelly right now. Yeah, I read the Human King one with the ghost. So yeah, Ghosts of Ascalon. Yeah, I don't have the bet you don't have one collector's edition art books. Oh, and we got ourselves a nice another level up. But yeah, I've definitely been meaning to actually get into those and actually start reading those. Because with some of them, I actually do more or less know the general storyline in those books already. Like I have a base understanding of, what happens, because I've just, in the videos that I've made, I've read about the lore, so I generally know what happens, but I don't know, like, the specifics of what happens, right? Like, I find reading the actual book is going to be different than just reading a lore summary on the wiki or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot more information that can be, a lot more information, a lot more lore, and a lot more just general story that can be gathered from actually reading the book. And also, just reading the book is just a different experience than reading reading just a simple summary. I got the books, but digital ebooks. Oh yeah, I think, there's some, when it comes to books, I find it's just, having the actual physical book, it just, it hits different. Yeah, Guild Wars 1 Collector's Edition art books, I meant. Oh, no, no, I don't have those. I do still have my, like, physical copy of Guild Wars. I have my physical copy of Factions, Nightfall, and Eye of the North. And I remember one of them that I got came with like a big poster of the what was it, like the cover art, which I definitely wish my younger 15-year-old self took better care of, because I'm sure I'm not even sure where it is these days, but I'm sure if I dug it up and found it, it would not be in the best condition, which is unfortunate, but is just the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she don't. Oh, definitively free for books. Physical is always better, but sometimes compromises have to be made. Maybe one day I'll get the physical book. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there are some books that, though, like, yeah, tracking down an actual physical copy is very difficult. Like, I remember I was looking into Warhammer 40k novels. I started reading about, like, I started looking at, like, I guess sort of guides on what to read first, or what is a good book to kind of get you started. And all the recommendations for books to get you started in that kind of series are all books that are, like, they're not even printed anymore. So you have no choice but to get a digital copy. Ooh, that's a rabbit hole. That's a crazy deep rabbit hole. That story, that lore goes way crazy. goes insano mode. Yeah, don't start with the Horus Heresy. It's like, yeah, that's what I've heard. That's my understanding. Yeah, Horus Heresy is like a 50-something book series, and like apparently Horus is only in like 7 or 8 of them or something. But I think when I was looking into, I didn't end up actually doing it, but when I was looking into it, I remember seeing a lot of recommendations were just recommending starting with books that were not one continuous story. It was like books that were just compilations of short stories, just to kind of get you into, you know, reading shorter stories about characters and factions and whatnot. But then again, like I said, the issue that I ran into was a lot of those books that were recommended are not in print anymore. So you have no choice but to get a digital download or find someone who's selling it secondhand. And then you're at the risk of, you know, what if they didn't keep their book in good condition? Or what if they ship it to you without proper protection and it gets damaged in shipping? Scams too. Yeah, that's true. If they know they have something that a lot of people want. Okay, but anyways, here, let's move on to the next question as well, though. At this one, let's see what people... I feel like it's going to be heavily in favor of the never be able to read... But oh, no, that's actually... It's pretty even split, actually. Okay, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Next question is interesting. Would you... Actually... I say that for everyone. All of these are interesting. Would you rather never have to work again or never have to clean again? So that, I think, in that scenario, I would wonder if I never have to work again, am I in a scenario where I still... Like, I can still sustain myself and live just without having to work. And then if I never have to clean again, is it just I don't have to... and I never have to clean again, and things around me are just magically becoming clean? I would assume. But then also, like, never have to work again doesn't mean you always have to clean literally everything by yourself. So I feel like you could pick never have to work again, but then you could also still get the experience of never have to clean again if you can hire the people to clean things for you. Although you could probably finesse the other one in the same way, right? Like if you never have to clean again, you could also somehow find yourself in a situation where you are rich enough to never work. But I still feel like never working, I feel like that would eventually get boring. Like I feel like you could very easily fall into just the, you know, the boring repetitive day in, day out. Just wake up, don't really do anything all day, go to bed, wake up the next day, and once again spend your day not really doing anything. Yeah, bro's out here thinking this scenario, and I instantly picked never have to clean. Yeah, you know, we have to feel it out. You know, we got to weigh the pros and cons. We got to see, you know, what are we getting into here? What are we getting ourselves into? The second one, I'd rather not clean than work. Work gives you more than just money. It gives you personal satisfaction, at least for me. That's very true. It's a good point. Yeah, I can like yeah, I can give you that satisfaction, and it can also like kind of give you that can kind of help give you the, I guess, that feeling of purpose. Even though I guess like there is a discussion that can be had about your only feeling of purpose coming for your job, but like I know what you mean. It can definitely, you know, it can kind of help you find that. And also, what if you happen to like what if you really genuinely thoroughly enjoy your work? I mean, why not? Why would you want to just stop working just for the sake of stop working if you genuinely enjoy the work that you do? Or what if, I just thought, this is crazy. This is a big brain idea for me. What if cleaning is your work? Then you're screwed either way. Because if you pick never have to work again, now you can never clean again and you're not getting any, you're not, like, you can't even do that work that you enjoyed. And if you pick never clean again, now you can't work, you can't get money. Oh my goodness. Feel bad for those people who clean for a living. They gotta stay away from this scenario. I don't know. I feel like I would go towards the never have to clean again. Anyway, and I feel like that would be the easier one. And also, you know, you can also bring up the discussion of, you know, never have to work again. What constitutes working, right? Is it working purely in just a professional setting? Or is, let's say, you know, going outside and working in the garden, you know, clean up around the yard, doing some yard work. Does that count as work? Because if so, you can't do that anymore. Or what if, like, one of your hobbies is, you know, cars, and you want to do some mechanic work on one of your cars for your hobby? You know, hey, technically, now you working on your car, that counts as work. You can't do that anymore. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm with you guys on the never clean. I miss and love old BioWare. Sorry, when I think of books, I think story, then BioWare. BioWare, who was BioWare? BioWare was Dragon Age and, what was that other game series that I never played for some reason? No, not Fallout. I was about to say Fallout. Why did I say Fallout? Fallout, that's not them. That one with what's his name, Shepard, and all those weird looking aliens that you could romance. Surely somebody knows what I'm talking about. I'm sorry for calling you Shirley, by the way. I didn't mean it like that. Mass Effect, yes, Mass Effect, that's the name. Yeah, never played that game, ever. Don't know why. Just never really got into it. Sorry, I'm just actually just noticing, yeah, one of the messages I just saw just skipped past there. Oh, it just popped. It was about, what was it about? It was about 40K? Yeah, when they make a 40K Warhammer movie or TV show, they should reprint them. Oh, I see, yeah, yeah, reprint the books and such. Yeah, they actually, I think there actually is I'm pretty sure there is actually, like, Warhammer 40K, like, media in the works with Henry Cavill producing it. Haven't heard too much about it, but I other than the fact that it does exist, like it is a thing that is apparently being worked on. And Henry Cavill being like king of the lore nerds is apparently working very hard to make sure that it is actually like an accurate representation of the lore and story. Was that an airplane reference, by the way? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. Surely you can't be serious. How are we for inventory? Oh, almost full inventory again. We are flying through this inventory. Oh, here he is, Steven. What does your homestead look like? And what are you going to build? Mine's a wizard's castle. My homestead, for a while, I was like really into getting all the homestead materials and all the stuff, and then I kind of slowly stopped once I realized how much of a aggressive gold sink it can become. Especially when there's so many other things that I wanted to work on at the same time as well. But mine, I wasn't really, I don't know, I didn't really go for like any sort of like theme or design with my homestead. I remember I was making like the front area to be kind of like a bar area, and then making the basement be like a secret like Dungeons and Dragons game room. But that's about as far as I got before I didn't have the gold resources to continue. I remember on the subreddit when everybody was posting all the screenshots of their homesteads. I was bookmarking all of them just for ideas, just so when I do finally get around to it, I can have something to look at and remember, like, oh yeah, that was cool. I like the look of that. Maybe I can try that myself. I have not touched my homestead other than putting down some pumpkins and scarecrows. Use it mostly for quick access to teleports. Yeah, that's usually... Yeah, and also the, whatever, I guess whatever, like, gathering nodes you have, if you have any of them. I have a few, not many, but enough at least to, enough that I can at least go there and, you know, grab a few things each day. Alright, looks like they are taking a break. Oh, I need to use this merchant. Sell this junk. And, ooh, once again, I'm gonna salvage all. Watch me do it. Can't stop me. Ooh, look at that. We got a full stack of trick-or-treat bags already. Oh, let's get rid of these finishers. I don't want those. Consume that. Deposit all materials. Salvage all the rares as well with the wrong salvage kit. He's crazy. He's absolutely mad. What are we at? We're at level 75. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, while they are sitting here, let's submit our answer to the thing. Yeah, never have to clean again. What did people say? Ooh. No, people are in favor of never have to work again. 60% in favor. All right, the next one. What is the next one here? Next one is be the president of a country or be the CEO of a powerful company. Well, be the CEO of a powerful company, depending on what company and how much power. Aren't you pretty much the president of a country? Uh-oh, is that a hot take? Uh-oh. For trick-or-treating, daily haunted bell achievement, I've seen some insane homestead designs. There was one that had the entire instance walled, all the sides, including the skies, straight up insane. Yeah, I've seen some people have been getting crazy with their homestead designs. But on that hypothetical though, would you rather be the president of a country or CEO of a powerful company? I feel like I would have to go for the CEO of powerful company. Because president, that just sounds not the kind of thing I would ever want to do. And well, I mean, a CEO would also not be the kind of thing I would ever want to do. But given the option between the two, I think I would lean more towards the CEO side of things because also, yeah, with being the president comes with, you know, the potential dangers of, let's say, for example, assassination attempts is a possible thing. Or depending on what country, like something like, let's say, like a coup or something to go after you. But, and also, like, I guess you're in charge of like literally everything that's going on in the entire country. That's not what that's a bit too much. And then. But then the CEO side of things, though, is still like, let's be honest, there are some countries or some areas where it's like, depending on how much money you have, you can pretty much get away with just about anything you want. Like, there's a lot of examples of that sort of thing happening for a very long time until enough people make enough noise about it. Come on, man. The power of the president is unmatched. I mean, depending on the country, though. And then I think I'd choose a CEO because you could be president of a failing country or one that's in danger of civil war, and I'd rather not have the fate of an entire nation rather than let livelihoods of employees. That's true, yeah. But I guess also another thing to keep in mind, though, I suppose, is CEO, I guess, doesn't necessarily mean, like, owner of the company, right? So like, let's say, like, you know, let's say things aren't going very well, like board of directors could decide to kind of, you know, vote you out or push you out, get to, you know, force you to make one of those statements where you're like, yeah, so me and the company have come together and we have mutually decided to part ways. We're very optimistic for the future, and we wish each other luck going further. But that's really just an underhanded way of saying, yeah, they voted me out, they want me gone. But I guess also same thing can be said about the president as well. Okay, it looks like they're actually taking a decent break. Okay, so you know what? While they're doing that, let's run for a... Oh, nope. I guess let's just keep attacking these little things here. Actually, here, let's submit that answer. Let's see what the people said. Oh, wow. Yeah, 80% in favor of be the CEO of the powerful company. I feel like, yeah, I feel like it just comes down to that, it probably comes down to the paycheck side of things. Like a lot of people have probably, you know, being that CEO comes with that big paycheck, right? Especially depending on the company, right? All right, the next one is... Ooh, okay, this is one that, yeah, would be fun. Live one life that lasts 1,000 years, or live 10 lives that last 100 years each. I'm thinking the second one for sure. Live the 10 lives that last 100 years each. I need rain in my homestead. When is Arenanet going to add rain? Yeah, that's actually... Hey, yeah, that's actually interesting. Yeah, for homestead, they should definitely add, like, yeah, the ability to change and alter the weather. Like, just have, like, a little, like, console interaction thing. You can go up and just select, I'd like to change weather. Make it rain. Make it snow. Make it... Oh, here, let's do the race while we're here. Okay, but yeah, interesting. Though, that question, yeah. Live the one life that lasts 1,000 years, or the 10 lives that last 100 years each. I think it's gotta be the... You gotta go for the... I think you gotta go for the 10 that live 100. Because 10 lives, 10 opportunities to live and experience the world. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you would have 10 lives, and each of them are going to be so different. Each of them are going to give you so many different experiences. You can experience different things, and you can experience it all over again. Like, I'm pretty sure all of us can probably think back to times where, you know, like a period in our life where we thought, like, oh, if I could go back and do that over again, like, it would be so much easier, right? Like, you would have so much more knowledge about how to navigate that sort of area of your life with the experience you have now. So you could kind of take that experience into one of those extra lives and make life a lot easier. Like, by the time you get to life number 3, like, you're just going to be flying through it on easy mode. And then only if I get to keep friends and family. Ah, interesting. That's a good... Oh, race is about to start. That's a good point, actually, yeah, because... Well, actually, I suppose... Wait, what the heck? Where are the... Where are the gates for the... For the race? They're not appearing for me. No, maybe I didn't... I must have left the starting zone too early. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, because yeah, that's an interesting thing, because yeah, I guess if you are, although I think, because yeah, only if I share the long life with friends and family. Yeah, because that's a good point, because yeah, if you do live the 1,000, the one life with 1,000 years, you were, yeah, like, you would likely, like, yeah, that, like, this sort of thing only applies to you. So all your friends and family are eventually gonna die. You're eventually going to outlive all of them, and you're gonna go through that tough part in your life where everyone you ever know, like, you're gonna have to watch them all die. And that's gonna be rough. Whereas if you do the 10 years with 100 the 10 lives with 100 years each, living to 100, I suppose, at some point, yeah, you'll probably outlive a few people that you know, but you're not gonna, for example, you're not gonna outlive your children, at least. which if you live for 1,000 years, you're going to outlive your children, you're going to outlive your grandchildren, you're going to probably outlive your great-grandchildren. Like, that would be, yeah, that would be brutal. So I think in that one detail alone, I think you would have to go for the 10 lives with 100 years each. And also just the simple scenario like we were talking about at the beginning, how it's like, it's however many different experiences to live life. Like, every life is going to be completely different. Like, because there's nothing in the scenario that says you will be living the exact same life. So since it doesn't say that, I would only just assume that you will be living a completely different life every time. Which I think that would just be very interesting. Ooh, and imagine when you start that new life, if you can go through like a character creator and create your new character every time. Although I guess another point would be, in those 10 lives, do you get to carry over knowledge from the previous life? Because the question doesn't say anything. Like, it doesn't give any information about that sort of thing, but I still think that's probably... I still feel like that's, like, worth asking, right? Like, do we get to carry over that information, that knowledge from previous lives? Because if we do, then, of course, it just makes the 10 lives version that much better. Reminds me of a Highlander movie. Dude, I still think that's just so funny that my green Sprite can is like green screened out right now. Like you can see the chat window behind me right now is where I put it. All right, well, here, let's submit the answer, and let's see what other people said. So yeah, I got live 10 lives, each last 100 years. And, okay, yeah, it's in favor of 70% in favor of live 10 lives that last 100 years each. And then the next question... Oh, that's just an easy personal preference one. Would you rather eat only fruits or only vegetables? Well, the question right away is, like, I assume that means if your diet will consist of only fruit, or your diet will consist of only vegetables. I don't think it means... You know, your diet can now only include, you know, whatever you want, but no vegetables, or whatever you want, but no fruits, right? I feel like it's only, you can now only eat fruit or only eat vegetable. Interesting. Vegetables. You're vegetables already. But that is an interesting thing, though, because there are a lot of those technicalities, right? There are a lot of vegetables that we consider vegetables but are not actually. They're actually fruits. Depending on how they grow, right? Or how they, I can't remember what it is. I think it's like how they like encase their seed makes it so they're technically a fruit. Like, for example, a tomato is actually technically a fruit. And actually, I think technically a cucumber is as well, isn't it? Because it like it encases its seeds in a similar way. So I think depending on whichever you choose, it would be, I think it would include whatever is scientifically a fruit or scientifically a vegetable, not what you perceive to be one or the other. Interesting. That's only fruits could put you into a sugar coma. Hey, that's true actually. Yeah, there are some fruits that are very high in sugar, and if that's the only thing you are ever eating, that could be a bit too much. But then also, I feel like vegetables, though, I feel like with vegetables, there's potential to do so much more with them. Like, with the way that you cook them. I just feel like you could... And I just feel like with fruits, it's kind of like... Most of them are just, like, so sweet that it's like... You know, you kind of... There's not... You're kind of limited on what you're able to do with them. So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I might be on Team Vegetable as well. Tomatoes is not a fruit, isn't it? I always thought it was. I always thought it was because of like the way it grows, or like the way it encases its seed. Like the part, or I think it's also like depending on the part of the plant that it is. Because like, for example, like trees have a part of it that is called the fruit, but it's not a fruit as in a fruit that we eat. Like, fruit is just like in reference to the part of the tree when it comes to like tree sciences. Botanically, a tomato is a fruit because it is seed bearing. From Google. Oh, I see. So yeah, so it is like something from the... Depending on, yeah, how it encases the seed. Actually, I think, like, come to think of it, I think there's a lot of things that we consider to be vegetables that are technically not, or technically something else. Like what is it? Like beans. Beans are like legumes or tubers or something like that. Like vegetables are, like vegetable is like actually, like, damn. We're getting into like some conspiracies here. Maybe vegetable is like a fake thing. Maybe it's not even real. Man, big vegetable is trying to take over, trying to tell us what is and what isn't. What are we at? Oh, we're at level 76. I think, you know, I feel like we could definitely finish the level up process here. Big Veggie is watching you. Yeah, Big Veggie. Yeah, you ever watch that show Veggie Tales? That right there, that's propaganda from Big Veggie. You know, it was proposed as just this, you know, fun, cute little show for kids. But nah, that's vegetable propaganda right there, if I've ever seen. Oh, look at that. We got 5 people on in the guild right now. Maybe we could dabble into one of those missions, maybe. I just googled it, quote, tomatoes are fruits that are considered vegetables by nutritionists. The coalition of fruits will get to the bottom of this conspiracy. Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like I consider it to be more of a vegetable than a fruit, but I guess, yeah, if you really break it down, technically speaking, right, on a scientific level, it is what it's a fruit. Although, the food group itself is fruits and vegetables, right? So, you know, they're all one big happy family. Or maybe not happy family. Maybe it's a, you know, like we said, we might have uncovered some conspiracy here. Okay, let's submit our answer and see what other people said. What do we have? It is, yeah, 75% in favor of only eat fruit. All right, the next one. What do we got? We've got relive any day from your past exactly as it happened, or change one decision from your past without knowing the outcome. Oh, interesting. So, that's strange because, yeah, because relive a day from your past, so you get to pick what day. So of course you're gonna choose, like, you know, probably one of your favorite memories, but it plays out exactly the same. It will not be different at all. So kind of, what's the point? Like, what's the point? Because, like, some great memories are meant to just be that, just a memory. You know, you don't want to relive it. That neither LOL... Yeah, exactly right. I'm kind of feeling that too. Can I defer the question? Can we just not answer and move on? And then also being able to, yeah, change... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm just seeing a question here. Oh, hey, do you guys think an RX 6600 XT would be good enough for Guild Wars 2? I think so. Yeah, honestly, like, you can actually, you can lower the visual settings on Guild Wars to the point where, like, you can run it on just like a very low end laptop. So honestly, if you even have a graphics card at all, like, you'll be fine. That's overkill. Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's a fair point. That might be way more than you even need. So yeah, you'll for sure be able to run, yeah, whatever you need with that. But yeah, like I said, like, you can lower graphic settings a lot to the point where even just like a simple, like, entry level laptop would be able to run it. I mean, might not be able to run it that well, but, you know, the fact remains that you still will be able to run it at a decent level. But anyways, like we were saying, the idea of being able to change a decision from your past, but you don't know the outcome. Like, I feel like that's not good. That's because, like, if you don't know the outcome, you don't know what's going to happen or how things are going to play out at all. Why would you want to do that? Because, like, yeah, who knows? You could change a decision. You could change a decision from your past without knowing the outcome, thinking that you're making the right decision, but it turns out that you're making just another wrong decision or another misinformed decision. So yeah, no, I don't think that's a good decision either. I don't think that's a good choice either. So geez, yeah, I'm kind of feeling, do we skip this question? Can we, is that allowed? For the question, I guess I'd pick to relive instead of changing some random moment. But yeah, I think like if you had to pick, then yeah, I feel like it's relive, because I think changing a decision from your past without knowing the outcome, I think is dangerous. I mean, like you could risk really messing up your life if you make a very wrong decision. Or like a very misinformed decision. But I still think the, reliving a day from your past exactly the way it played out, I feel like might be just kind of boring. Because it's like, you know it, you know what's going to happen. And even also in the moment, if you think of something better, you think of like, oh, it would have been better if I did this or said this. Too bad you can't do it. You have to follow the script. Yeah, I feel like if I was allowed to just say no thank you, step away, I would, but if we have to make a decision, I'm thinking, yeah, probably the relive the day. Because, yeah, I'm thinking that pick a different... Change a decision from your past is, I don't think so. Look at that, we almost have enough to fully train all of our, almost have enough to fully train the, all the, what are these, the trait lines for the war, I almost said warrior. The ranger. Oh, this here, is this the Steve spawn point? No, I guess not. All right, when we get to okay, next door is right here. When we get to the next door, or actually, no, maybe not. Oh, this one will be done quick. So maybe the next door that is like a boss that takes a while, we'll submit the answer and look for the next one. Oh, the mount race is happening again. That's what that was. I was about to say, what was that pop-up just then? We are... Oh, okay, looks like we're going down to that one there. So, let's get ready. What are we at? Oh, we're at level 77. Oh, nice. So yeah, we're actually making some good progress here. Definitely gonna at least finish off and get to that level 80.
Jason Vapor just followed.
Ah, Jason Vapor, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Very cool. Welcome to the stream if you just joined. And if not, if you've been lurking for a while, thank you for the follow and thank you for making your presence known. Okay, here we go. Let's get into... Let's do the submission. Let's see... Oh, yeah, that's a pretty even split. Yeah, on both of them. Okay. Next question I will propose is... Be stuck outside all your life, or be stuck inside all your life? Interesting. Okay. So I think that's gonna be... Jeez, that's a rough one. It almost feels like the question is asking, would you rather be homeless, or would you rather be a shut-in hermit? Jeez, hey, you know what? Right now, new follow, Jason Vapor. What do you think? You want to answer this one for us? Put you on the spot right here. And I feel like that's going to be dependent on where you live as well, because, like, if you live somewhere where it's like really nice weather, nice and warm, very temperate climate all the time, you know, being outside all the time is not going to be as bad if you live somewhere with a very harsh climate. And I'm just sitting here dying. Very cool. Thank you for that. Or even like somewhere where, like, let's just say has a very like wide, varied climate. Like, let's say has a big like temperature swing. Maybe it gets very hot in the summer and then in the winter it gets very cold as well. Like, that would be rough to deal with if you're outside all the time. Oh, I have a revive orb. I will use that. But then also it would be kind of depressing being inside all the time, looking outside, oh, the nice, beautiful weather, and not being able to go outside ever to enjoy it. Although, being inside all the time doesn't mean you can't open the window at least. But man, that would suck though. Either way, that would suck. I feel like I still would lean... I feel like I'm still leaning slightly towards the inside all the time though. Just because knowing that, like... I don't know, I just think it would be rough to be in the winter, just being outside all the time. Would just be brutal. Especially if you end up having like a deep freeze. Outside with Guild Wars 2, I'll take it. If you're outside though, oh, like, I guess, yeah, if you're outside and you've got like a little like PC setup plugged into the wall of wherever, right? Yeah, I guess that counts. You can still play, yeah, in this scenario, you can still play Guild Wars if you are, if you're outside. But you gotta have that little, that PC setup. Wherever your little, encampment is. Or play on the Steam Deck. Yeah, get the Steam Deck going. Even just within the day, here you get days with 35 degrees Celsius and then nights with 10. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, even like in the winter, especially, for example, like, we have, like, there's sometimes those days where it's, let's say, like, I don't know, during the day while the sun is up and you have like clear sky, so like, you know, you got full direct sun, the sun can at least, you know, warm things up a little bit. So maybe let's say maybe it's like -15. But then at night when the sun goes down, now suddenly we're looking at like -20, -25, -30. Being out in that, like, that's actually just dangerous. So I just think that alone, I would just think is like enough to make me lean towards the side of the inside. Yeah, Canada is crazy. Yeah, dude, like, that's the thing. Yeah, earlier when I was saying like an area with like huge temperature swings, like that's, yeah, pretty much. Like there are some times in the summer. There are some times in the summer where it's like, you know, super hot. We have a heat wave and it'll be like, you know, 30 degrees Celsius. And then in the winter, if we have a deep freeze, it'll be the complete opposite. It'll be like -30, -35. Yeah, when it's 0 here, people freeze to death. Oh my god. Well, when it's 0 here, we're just starting to put our coats on. But yeah, that's what I like. That's what I'm thinking though. Like the really aggressive, like harsh temperatures and harsh weather is probably what would make me have to say that the inside all the time is probably gonna have to be better. Because also, especially think about like if you live in an area that has hurricanes, right? If you pick outside all the time, if a hurricane comes by, hey, you're in it. You're out there in it. Or if you live somewhere that has a monsoon season, again, all that like aggressive, heavy downpour rain all the time, you're there. You're out there in it. And then your outdoor Guild Wars PC setup is gonna get damaged in all the rain. You can't have that. Yeah, I read so many wacky stories from Argentinians living abroad in Canada and how they have to adjust to the weather. Yeah, that's, yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people who like come to Canada from countries that have like a lot warmer climates. Usually their first winter is where they really start to feel it. Gotta make sure the outside Guild Wars 2 setup is a fishbowl PC, fresh rate, lower Yeah, you'll have to find a way. Because hey, yeah, you know what? Just because you're outside all the time doesn't mean you can't have like a super cool, innovative PC setup to keep your PC fully waterproof and weather sealed and protected from all the elements and all the rain. Like, imagine what it would be like a hurricane-proof PC setup. And then during the hurricane, they could run stories on you. Like, remember the recent hurricane, that guy, Lieutenant Dan, who was like in his sailboat during the hurricane? If you're out there with your hurricane-proof PC setup, you just be sitting there just playing games, and then like the news would come by and be like, here we have a dedicated gamer is not letting the hurricane interrupt their precious gaming time. Some say they're crazy, but we simply see a dedicated fan who loved their favorite game. They have been told about all the dangers the hurricane could bring, but they're not leaving. They said they've spent every hurricane this way, and they've survived them all. They will not be scared by this hurricane, and nothing will waver their faith in their strong PC setup. We will be checking in with them after the hurricane to see how this PC setup has fared. That would be cool. I think I might have just convinced myself to be outside all the time. Because imagine how cool that would be to be known as the Hurricane Gamer. The one who, all throughout the hurricane, just kept on gaming. And that would be such great publicity for Guild Wars 2. Oh my god, like, Arenanet doesn't even know that that's the publicity that they want. They not only want, they need a hardcore gamer to keep gaming outside while the hurricane is happening. That's what they need. Guild Wars 2 will just explode in popularity. Because people will be like, oh, Guild Wars 2, remember, that's the game that the Hurricane Gamer was playing while his community was being ripped to shreds by a violent Cat 4 hurricane. Hey, back. Hey, Bion. Yeah, hopping on now. Mind if I join? Yeah, no problem at all. Although, I think I will likely be in a full... This is probably a full, instance. Maybe not, I don't know. If you're trying to join this same, instance, it's probably full, I would think. Or maybe not. I volunteer as tribute for Guild Wars 2 Hardcore Hurricane Gamer. All right, yeah, we'll have to follow up with you then. You got to get working on that hurricane-proof PC setup. And when you'll have to let us know how it's going. And then next time there's a big hurricane coming, you know, we'll have to all pool in our money to get you down there and get you set up. All right. Ooh, we're at 78 now. Yeah, we're moving right along. Okay, that's going to be the goal for the rest of the stream. We can't stop until we hit that 80. What's the name of the squad? That's a good question. I'm not sure. It is... Actually, I'm not sure if it's even in the... Is it in the... I'm not sure if it's even in the LFG at the moment. I don't think it is. If you want, though, you could try to just join on me. Yeah, who's the commander here? This person, Commander Drya. I don't think they're in the LFG at the moment. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, if you wanted to just join directly on me, I think if you want, my there should be a chat command, !IGN, just to give you my username, and then you can just add that and then join directly on me. That might be the best way to do it because I don't think this squad is listed at the moment. Okay, but here, let's get ourselves another question here. Let's see what people thought. Ooh, that's a very even split. Yeah, it's like, that's nearly 50-50 split on that one there. Okay, the next question is... Ooh, this is weird. Never age physically or never age mentally? Ooh, Oh, exclamation point. Oh, no. Oh, actually. Oh, you're on the YouTube side. Hold on. I don't know. I don't think the YouTube bot has it. I don't think. Hold on. I will. Let me just really quickly. Should be that. Actually, here, let me just copy paste that into the YouTube chat for you. That'll probably be easier. There. So yeah, so it's that there. Yeah, so it's that there. That'll be because yeah, I think that the bot that is in the YouTube chat doesn't have all the commands set up, which actually, come to think of it, I need to get on that and start fixing that. Because that's actually kind of difficult because there's the bot that is in the YouTube chat is in the Twitch chat as well, because it like that's the bot that like links the chats together. And it's just, it is, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make it so the chat commands will only work on it in the YouTube chat, because there's a separate bot in the Twitch chat that has all the commands on it. Okay, but back to our question, though. The, would you rather the never age physically or never age mentally? But I feel like that's I feel like we need more information on that, though, because depends, yeah, that depends what stage of mental or physical we are. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was gonna just say. Like, what stage? Because if it's never age physically from the moment we're born, then then it's only fair that never age mentally is the same, right? So I feel like we need more information. It's gotta at least tell us at what point of our life do we stop aging physically, or at what point of our life do we stop aging mentally. Ooh, I need to clean that up soon. I never want you to age either way. Oh, wow. You flatter me. Yeah, you know, if only we could just have, yeah, that immortality. And just become a vampire. Never age. Yeah, for this one, for this one, neither. Yeah, I feel like this is another, yeah, for this one, neither as well. Because it's just like, I feel like it's like an incomplete question. Like, I think we need more information to know at what stage of our life do we stop at. Like, do we get to pick? If we get to pick, then okay, maybe. But then also, if you get to pick, like, where do you pick? How could you decide? Because there's so many, like, stages of your life that you haven't experienced yet that you may think that, oh, this would be a good place to stop now. But then who knows, you might choose the wrong one. Because just imagine if you accidentally chose, like, let's say when you were like a dumb 18-year-old kid and you were just like, oh yeah, this is right here, this is the prime of my life. I'm choosing to stop right here. And then you realize, oh, that was a big mistake because now I am forever mentally stuck as a dumb, immature teenager. And also never age physically, even if you choose the... You could also choose way too early, thinking that you're making the good decision.
Decrepit and quite frankly, a little overstated. Shoko the fear. How about Shoko the weird?
Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know. This is a weird question. I would feel like no for both of them. This is one where, yeah, I would want to just skip this question and get more information because I feel like we're missing information on it. We can't be expected to answer a question accurately if they don't give us all the relevant information. So we got to move on. We got to move, or at least I'll pick a random answer, and then we'll at least see what other people said, see what the popular answers were. Damn, this labyrinth is looking pretty empty. I think oh no, we got a door up there. Okay. I was saying, I think we might be time for Commander to take a little break and let things respawn. And then at this door up here, let's get ourselves a new question. All right, I'm gonna throw in a random answer, and then we'll see what people said. Ooh, whoa. 77% in favor of never age physically. That's what people were thinking. Okay. Very cool. Oh, here we go. Okay, this one will be right up our alley. This is a good question. Okay. Visit any fictional world of your choice, or bring one fictional character into the real world. I would think so. That I think would have to be an easy one. I think it would have to be visit the fictional world, because bring the fictional character to life in our world might just be kind of weird, because like depending on who you pick, like they might it might just be so bizarre. Like just imagine if you no, you would rather bring someone out here? No, really? Because I just think like, okay, so let's just say like if you pick some kind of like bizarre like beast race character, like let's say like, so we're in Guild Wars right now, let's say you picked a Char character, you bring a Char character out into the world. Sure, it would be cool to see one of those in real life up close, but it's like how bizarre that would be, and like what would that character do out in the real world? And also, I feel like if you get to visit the fictional world, you have the chance to see so many of all those multiple different characters. Because when you visit, like, there's nothing to say how long your visit is, right? So you could visit, let's say, for like a week, and then go around the entire fictional world as much as you can and try to find all your favorite characters. But then also, of course, I think you do have to keep in mind all of the potential danger of that fictional world, right? Because to be fair, you know, a lot of fantasy worlds may seem cool to visit, but in reality, it would be extremely dangerous for a human who has, you know, no survival skills in a fantasy magic world. Bring Joko into the real world and let's let him go ham on everything. Yeah, bring Joko into the real world and just show him, be like, hey Joko, this is a cemetery. This is where humans keep their dead. You can just do what you want here, I guess. No one, I mean, none of us could ever physically stop you. Hey, and then he can bring everyone back to life. Ooh, level 79, we're close. One more level. And then why pick one when you can join them? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You can join. Now, it isn't permanent, of course. It does say visit, just visit the world. But even still, you know. Like I was saying, there's nothing that says how long your visit needs to be. Now, I think to be fair, I don't think you can say, oh, my visit is going to be 40 years and I'm going to live the rest of my life there. No. Like, I think to be fair, let's cap the visit at a week. But even still, there's so much you could do in that 1 week, right? I could just bring the genie from Aladdin. Bring the genie out into the world. Now, which genie would you like, though? Would you like the original genie voiced by Robin Williams? Or would you like that really bizarre CGI abomination with Will Smith? The average civilian in Guild Wars 2 has a 90% chance of dying horribly. I'd rather not risk my life by visiting a fantasy world that's always in peril. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. That's a fair point, because yeah, most fantasy worlds. Most fantasy worlds that we get a little bit of a sneak peek into, we often sneak peek into a moment of the story where, you know, it's a terrible catastrophe is happening. So yeah, that would definitely make things difficult for, yeah, traveling around trying to find your favorite characters, because if all your favorite characters are off helping deal with that terrible, scary, world-altering event, I mean, if you're just an average citizen, which, let's be honest, we would be, probably wouldn't be a good idea to be leaving the safety of the cities in search of your favorite heroes. Robin Williams, 100%. Yes, good, good. You made the correct decision. That, yeah, that... God, that CGI Will Smith version. God, remember that? Who greenlit that? Who thought that was a good idea? Like, who saw that in the editing room and was like, yeah, that's good, we'll ship it. Like, that's just horrid. Even if you visit for 1 minute, you could visit in the worst possible moment. Imagine visiting Canaan when the flood is about to destroy the city. God, man, I mean now you're just being a downer. You're just trying to bring in all the worst possible things. Oh, we got ourselves a full inventory again. All right, I'm gonna have to go up here and deal with that quick. Commission a merchant, please. Yes, please. Thank you. Sell all the junk. Salvage all the junk. Then we will deposit all the junk. Salvage all the rares. Ooh, just try to stop me. All right, let's continue. Yeah, or you could visit when Joy and Casimir are getting married. Oh, now you're going the opposite route. Going the, you know, for that nice heartwarming visit. Oh, that would be so nice to see such a great moment for two excellent characters. Yeah, I'm swinging both ways. I'm swinging both ways. Okay, hey, yeah, that's okay. I support that. You know, we got both ends of the spectrum here. But you know, hey, to be fair, these are the things you got to think about. Because yeah, when you visit this fantasy realm, where does it drop us in? Where do we spawn in? Do we get to... I imagine it would be something like Fortnite, where you're flying over the world of Tyria in the battle bus, and you get to pick your drop point, and then you just drop in. And then you thank the bus driver on the way out. And then, you know, everybody wants to go down to Tomato Town and to Tipsy Towers or whatever it's called. And go for that victory royale. #1 victory royale. Na Fort Titan and get down. Get down and we want Tomato Town. That's a banger. Such a good song. Let's see, a new storyline. The flying bus is the Astral Ward. The bus driver is Isgarn. You thank Frode because Isgarn is annoyed. And then you drop to Garenhof where nothing weird ever happens. Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, the battle bus would definitely be the Astral Ward. Because the Astral Ward, yeah, they do have those like floating islands that they can just move around the world at will. So yeah, that would be, they would be the battle bus. And then you would, yeah, you would drop in and go for that. And go for the battle victory royale Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. I would like a He-Man sword in Guild Wars 2. What would, hey, that actually raises an interesting question. Yeah, if you could pick any weapon from any other fantasy storyline or any other fantasy franchise and bring it into Guild Wars and have it as like a weapon skin, what would you bring? What weapon would you want to bring in?
Why do you suppose the Ascalonians quit their day jobs after the sealing?
Make Castle Grayskull or Thundercat's castle or base in the homestead. Hey, that would be cool if you could do that. You'd go for the He-Man sword or the Thundercat sword. Yeah, to me, I feel like some of the I still gotta say I think some of the World of Warcraft legendary weapons I think are really cool. That I think would be pretty cool to have. Like the, what is it called? Hand of Ragnaros, the one that Ragnaros has. I think that would be pretty cool, the big flaming hammer. Sting from the Hobbit and have it glow during combat. That would be cool. That would actually, yeah, they could definitely do something like that. Because, yeah, that would be cool, yeah, when you draw the weapon and then have, like, yeah, when your character is actually in combat, make it so the blade glows, yeah. That would be cool to do. Give this man, oh, you want Frostmourne? Yeah, that would be a good one as well, yeah. Frostmourne Greatsword skin. I was going to say Frostmourne, but there is an in-game skin for the Greatsword that looks like it. Can't remember the name, though. Oh, I don't know. Not sure. Or only have it glow when you're around Azura. Yeah, true, yeah, because that's the closest thing we've got to goblins. So yeah, that would be, yeah, hey, that would keep it lore accurate, because yeah, remaining lore accurate is very important. That's definitely what we want, what we need. The singing or talking weapons from D&D. Yeah, that would be kind of funny. Yeah, any of the weapons that like have like a mental conscience and they're able to actually speak. Although seeing how annoying some legendary weapon sound effects already are, just imagine how bad it would get if your legendary weapon was able to actually just have a full conversation with you. Ooh, we're so close to level 80 here. This right here actually might do it. This might be the final bit just to push us to the end there. Maybe we'll have maybe we'll have a collab in an MMO one day. Huh, maybe that would be pretty cool if you could, yeah, eventually do something. If they could eventually pull off something like that. But unfortunately, I feel like it would be difficult because you would have to have, like, you know, the other, whatever other project you're going in on would have to agree to it as well. Which unfortunately on the side of when it comes to collaboration between different games is usually the more difficult thing. Not a weapon thing. What if they made a legendary ring that talked to you, like Revenant Legends, but make it like a Sauron whispering? Yeah, I always feel like... I felt like they should add more voice lines to the Revenant Legends. Because they only have, like, what, like 1 or 2 each? They should add more. I just think it would be kind of fun just to have more little conversations with them. Oh, hey, there we go. Level 80. We finally made it. We finished it. We got the ranger fully leveled up. Very cool. Now we can finish that, and then now we can begin Druid, Soul Beast, or Untamed. I have no idea where I want to start with that, though. So I'll figure that out on my own a little bit later. Yeah, the voice lines are, yeah, fun touch. Scared me the first time I heard it. Thought it was going crazy again. Yeah, actually, I think the first time, yeah, I heard it, like, I didn't know what it was. Like, I remember I was confused. I, like, thought there was a, like, an NPC somewhere talking to me or something, and then I eventually realized, like, oh, wait a second, like, this is Shiro. Like, Shiro is talking to me right now. Flaming water, etc. Floating books for Ellie, like Black Clover. Hey, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, like a focus skin that's just like a book, and like your character could kind of just like hold their hand out and just have the book kind of like floating above their hand. That would be cool to do. Because there is already one legendary... There is already one legendary skin that's kind of like that. But it's like... I don't know, it's like a... It like makes it so like your hand has that kind of like ghost, like spectral gauntlet that's holding the book. I think it would just be cooler just to have like kind of like a book just kind of like floating above your character's actual hand. I think it would also be cool for Elementalist to have Greatsword, but wield it the same way that Balthazar used a Greatsword. Like, if you remember during the Path of Fire story, he just kind of like has his hands out, and the Greatsword is just like floating around him. Elementalist, man, they need that. A profession specific or legendary would be awesome. Yeah, that would be interesting if they could ever do that. I guess in a similar way that they do the what's it called? Like in a similar way that they do the sword, the weapons and armor skins that are specific to the elite specs. Because, like, for the elite specs, you know, all of those are designed specifically for the profession. Or not even just for the profession, for the actual elite spec as well. Yeah, I think it would probably be pretty cool for them to do a similar thing with legendaries, you know, like design a few legendaries with, like, specific professions in mind. See, are we... Oh no, we're not full inventory yet. Oh, look at that. We got two stacks of trick-or-treat bags. Very nice, very cool. Okay, here. Let me get a new question here. What are we thinking for these new ones? Okay, that one's stupid. I'm just gonna skip past that. Drive for 3 hours a day or play chess for 3 hours a day? How the hell is that even a question? How are those even related? Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Okay, have a pause button for your life, or have a rewind button for your life. Interesting. So, the question though is the pause button, because the pause button, I would imagine, the only way to make it fair would be the pause button is like a full pause. Like you can't just pause and then walk around the world freely. Right? Like if you pause, you pause. But because like just the nature of a rewind button is going to be similar. It's going to be if you rewind, you rewind. Like you can't rewind and then, you know, go walk around and go do your own thing while everything else is rewinding. So I don't know, I feel like I would go more towards the rewind because the pause would have to be, because yeah, you know, like I said, for it to be fair, a pause would have to be a full pause. And I just think like if you pause, then it's like, okay, like what are you doing? You're just sitting there, standing there waiting to decide what you want to do, which I suppose could be valuable depending on the situation, depending on what is happening. But I don't know, I just feel like I don't know, I feel like that rewind I think might be better. Might be more useful. We see, yeah, we got one rewind, I got a pause, I want that remote control Adam didn't click. Damn, I forgot about that movie. Yeah, that was that's everything though. That's, you know, you get that You get that remote control, you get access to everything. That's too much power. Too much power. Can't give you that. Rewind 100%, then I can tell my coworkers what I really think. Rewind and do it again. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, you could, like, yeah, do something, and I guess, yeah, if you screw up in a situation and you're like, ah, damn it, I shouldn't have done it like that, I should have done this instead. Well, just quick hit that button. Rewind. Now you're back to the beginning. You can do it all over again. But then it really sucks if you screw it up a second time. You gotta go back, do it all over again. But then comes the question, how many times are you willing to hit rewind to redo a section of your life until you finally get it right? Would that not cause you to go insane? Just constantly reliving that same thing over and over until you feel like you got it right? Yeah, quick save and quick load in Skyrim, basically. Yeah, true. Yeah, in Skyrim, when you run into that bandit camp and then realize, uh-oh, there's actually there's way more bandits here than I thought. I'm gonna die. So reload. And try to walk in there all stealth-like and take out a few first. And then forget that, oh, whoops, I don't even have a very high... My sneak skill isn't very high on this character because I was going for a mage character. Whoops, I can't sneak around. Yeah, it sounds like that movie Edge of Tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's the movie where, yeah, you get to watch Tom Cruise get killed over and over and over and over. Great premise for a movie, by the way. Oh no, my greatsword hit a chicken in Riverwood. Now the entire town is aggro to me. Exactly, yeah, when you accidentally kill a chicken that just so happened to belong to one of the villagers, now everybody goes out of their way to try and kill you. And then even if you manage to run away and de-aggro, the next time you see a guard anywhere, they're just gonna be like, "Stop! You violated the law! What say you in your defense? I submit. Take me to prison. Smart man." Crazy how Skyrim is 13 years old now, and we still have memes about it. Yeah, it honestly, like, it was one of those games that kind of, like, I don't know, like, it was like a cultural phenomenon. It's crazy. And it kept getting, like, ported to different platforms as well. Like, I remember there was the meme about, like, oh, guys, look. Skyrim just dropped for my Texas Instruments graphing calculator. And, like, someone would use a graphing calculator to, like, draw a little screenshot of Skyrim. Yeah, if it can run Doom, it should be able to run Skyrim. Yeah, that's true. Hey, yeah, that's true. Yeah, didn't people actually like get Doom working on a graphing calculator? The Bethesda living off that Skyrim money. Yeah, honestly, they really are. Like, it's actually crazy to think about how Skyrim was such an incredible game, and ever since then, Bethesda has put out so much just hot garbage. Like, and to be fair, like, they have had some games that were bad at release, but they have, you know, they've begun to improve. But, like, oh my god, some of the games they've put out have been just so bad. Like, one of the ones that, like, I see a lot of people discuss and debate about is the, what is it called? Fallout 76. Which is, I guess, an example of one of those games that they have at least put in the work to improve. But I think, like, you know, people need to, like, don't forget, that game was absolutely unplayable when it launched. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I am worried about, what's it called? The Elder Scrolls 6. I really am. Because, oh yeah, we got no doors here. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna take a little break here. Yeah, I'm really worried about Elder Scrolls 6, actually, because it's thinking about, like, all the garbage games Bethesda's put out and all the attempts that they've made to, like, cancel the modding community is just, you know, makes me worried. Makes me worried about that game. But I'm firmly against the "we'll fix it with patches" mentality, just like the Cyberpunk. They sell garbage and expect people to be happy. Exactly, yeah, that's full, like, that is for sure an actual, like, issue. A lot of games, it seemed like, remember way back when a game actually had to be fully finished before you could ship it? Man, those days are gone, it seems. It seems like so many games will ship their final product in an unfinished state and just, yeah, like you said, have the mentality of, oh, it's fine, we'll fix it with patches. Yeah, not just that, Bethesda pulled out every conceivable ship move possible to F around with the community and their customer base. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Like, I think, like, one of the big ones that I always remember is how, like, with Skyrim, like, they actually, like, they went after the modding community. Like, they tried to prevent modding from being able to happen. Like, I remember there were a few times where they had like, snuck secret updates or patches into the game's code that would, like, slightly alter it in such a way that certain mods just wouldn't work anymore, and modders would have to go and, like, rewrite the code to their mod. And it was just, like, minor things like that, where they were, like, intentionally trying to just annoy the modding community, which is just bizarre. Because, like, let's be honest, like, something like Skyrim has near infinite replayability because of mods. Remember when games worked when you bought it? Yeah, remember when you had to buy a physical copy and you had a disc that you would put into the console or your PC? Crazy, man. Everything is going digital download. Yeah, nowadays game devs release a playable framework that eventually gets done with content and patches over time, or by putting them behind a paywall, paid DLC. Yeah, it's unfortunate, and it's particularly, this sort of scenario is particularly bad in the AAA space as well. You remember Fallout 76, the bans, false advertising, the rum controversy, the atomic shop, doxing customers, refusing to provide a bag because it was too expensive to make. Yeah, that's why I think like I feel like recently there's been sort of like a little bit of like a resurgence for people who are like, oh, you know, Fallout 76 is doing very well, it's very good. But I think don't for a second forget the absolute disaster that game was at launch, for all the reasons that you just pointed out. It's just, oh my god, it was unbelievable. And it literally launched in an actual unplayable state. Like, there were people who couldn't play, like people who paid for the game. Just flashbacks to Internet Historian documentary. Yeah though. That's crazy. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, No Man's Sky, I remember that. Although No Man's Sky, I feel like, was the good ending, because No Man's Sky was a just disaster. But to give credit, they do at least continue to put out free updates that have like significantly improved the game. Like, yeah, No Man's Sky was a genius redemption arc. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah, No Man's Sky now is actually a very good game. And another thing as well is, like, the devs don't deny that it was launched in a terrible state. And, like, to their credit, it launched, it was a disaster, and they just said, hey, you know what? We're gonna go back to work. We're gonna keep going. So, well played to them, you know, and that's the thing too. Like, the game is actually good now. So it's the very rare good ending that you don't often see. And yeah, not the standard. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, they took full responsibility when they went to work. Yeah, all updates were free. Yeah, as far as I know, yeah, it's still, like, they still do put out a lot of stuff generally just for free. Yeah, No Man's Sky is not a mistake, it's a pure lie. Yeah, that was the thing too. Yeah, they were they did do a lot of not just overpromise, but just completely like misrepresent what they were actually working on. Yeah, to credit to the team, yeah, they put in an effort, no cost, no expansions, DLC, microtransactions. Yeah, like I said, you know, it's the very rare good ending that you don't often see these days. All right, well, what do we got here? We got, 2 stacks of trick-or-treat bags. We got ourselves to level 80. I think I have a whole bunch of other trick-or-treat bags on my other character as well. We got a lot of that to sort through, but I'm going to do that on my own time later. I think I'm going to call that here, actually, for the end of the stream. It has been, geez, it's been coming up on 4 hours. Way longer than I thought... than I thought we'd be going for. But, you know, it is what it is, the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she don't. But anyways, I think that's going to be all for now. I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining in, watching the stream, hanging out, and chatting. Hope you enjoyed your time. I know I did. And, you know, new video on the channel. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. New video on the channel. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Also, Discord. There is the Community and Guild Discord. If you're interested, feel free to join. There is also a channel in there for guild invites. So if you're interested in joining the guild, you can let us know there. Oh, and also another thing about the Discord, if by chance anybody who has joined into the Discord is here right now, please remember you do have to follow the reaction that's in the rules section to gain full access. I've seen a few people join in and like haven't been getting full access, so just remember you have to do that first. The mod bot that's in the Discord should send you a message and let you know how to do that, though, if and when you join. Okay, but anyways, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you for hanging out, And yeah, goodbye for now. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening or whatever time it is for you. Thank you, and goodbye for now.